keeps the party going. Brandon E brings the heat. We don't know how to speak. Running wild on you, brother. We're over the top. Rocking it back to the vintage scene. Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central. With epic thumbnails from the vids. It's a must-see. Gonna bring you the best. Legends you remember from the ring and silver screen. We're over the top. Get ready for a good time.
Bow, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chad Arms, a.k.a. Chatty Bobby. Olembody.
That was a little bit milder this time.
I tried to.
It didn't scare nobody.
Even though. There we go.
Chance didn't have to adjust his headphones.
Nope.
Hello, my name is Tony, a.k.a. Friday the 14th.
Oh, it's my turn. Just give it a little tap, tap, tap on the like button. I'm Hot Mike Chance.
I love this guy.
Show. Go ahead. Let's get the next. Let's get this.
My name's Brandon. Shout out to Bubba. All right, let's do it.
Shout out Brandon E, dude. Shout out to Bubba E, dude. Chance, you want to show the camera your shirt here? We're talking 96 films, and in 96 there was a banger called Happy
Gilmore.
Yeah,
Which is a
that we're getting a
fucking
sequel
classic.
to this year.
Yes. And you know something? I ate pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No. Dude, I think that's my favorite Sandler.
It
movie.
is.
Yep.
It is. Yeah, it is.
What about you? Love Billy Madison. It doesn't hold up for me. as
No,
much
Billy
as Happy
Madison
Gilmore
doesn't
does.
hold up for me either.
That one ain't one B for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Happy
love-
Gilmore is so good.
I
though.
love Wedding Singer. I love Big Daddy. There's a lot
I
of
do love
Adam
the Wedding
Sandler
Singer. That's the
movies.
last one I've watched.
Yeah.
Actually, was the Wedding Singer.
That's when he showed that he could do like romantic comedies and
Yeah.
stuff. And he's done a bunch
50
of
First
those.
Dates was good.
I like
Yeah.
Great
Just
one.
Go With It.
Just
Yeah,
Go With It's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, so
Blended
good.
is
Yeah.
good.
Blended is really good.
We're doing an Adam Sandler episode.
No, seriously though.
so
Like, yeah,
all those are dope.
The
I
sleeper
went
of
back
all
to-
of them. The sleeper of all of them is Uncut Gems.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
he
just
is so good
I
in
love
that
that, but it's so like
It's a
hard.
paranoid.
He also made the two worst movies of all time. Though.
Yes, he did.
The Remote movie and,
and
Little Nicky.
where
Well-
he plays the twins.
Sandy
I
Wexler.
like that one.
Oh, Jack and Jill.
No,
Jack
no,
and
no,
Jill's
no,
one of
no.
the
Jackie
worst
Jill's actually, you're right.
movies. Jackie Jill's the worst movie of all
Yeah.
one of the worst
Jackie
movies
Jill's
of all
bad.
time.
I thought you were talking about the one with the little boy from Sweet Life of Zack and.
Oh no, Big Daddy.
No, that's Big.
That's a
I
great
love
movie.
Big
Oh, I
Daddy.
love- that's
Big
one of my
Scuba
favorites.
Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hip Anonymous.
Now Happy Gilmore is really goated though.
Oh yeah. I'm so and the promotion they're putting in behind Happy Gilmore too, with Shooter being out there at that what's the big Arizona golf tournament where everybody goes crazy at.
I really hope there's some Bob Barker scenes in it before he passed away. That would have been awesome.
The price is wrong.
I need to go back and watch that. That's what I'm going to do when I'm off work. I'm going to watch.
Dude, an Adam Sandler episode would be dope too.
Let's do
Oh
it.
yeah, that's
Let's
got to
do it.
happen.
Let's
Yeah, that's
do
got to
it.
happen.
Deal.
But yeah, 96, man. But this is episode 102.
Yep.
Over the top with Chad and Tony. Salute to everybody that's
Shout out
tuning
to
in.
102 Dalmatians.
Oh.
Ooh, okay.
Spitballing freestyle Kang over here.
Freestyle Kang, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about. Hey,
Did anybody ever notice that the Disney sequels were just never
Terrible.
Yeah, they were just,
Yeah.
none of them really hit as hard as the originals.
Terrible.
But yeah. Anyways, no, we haven't done a movie release year episode in quite a bit.
yeah, man. Time goes by so fast that you could tell me it was 6 months ago, and I would have thought it was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
true.
yeah. It was probably a couple. I think the last one we did was with you, Brandon.
Yeah, it was. It was in December.
Maybe even before that.
November,
Long-
maybe.
long,
It's been a while.
time ago.
Lonely road. But yeah, we're going to get right into it, man. We're going to power through this one. I haven't even looked. We just decided right before the episode, we was deciding between 2 years, and this is the one we picked. So
Yeah. As soon as I opened up the page, I was like, "Yep, we're doing that." Just from the first movie that popped up on here on January 12th, you had Biodome. With Biodome, I don't know which Baldwin it was. We've called him Biodome Baldwin.
it's a
since
full
episode
circle
1.
moment. So episode 1 of Over the Top with Chad and Tony, we talked about gangster
movies.
films, and you speak on what made you bring up was it the Mobsters?
I think so. Yes, yeah.
So we was talking about gangster movies, and there's a movie called Mobsters, and I'm pretty sure Tony's telling who's in the movie, and he says one of the Baldwins, and then he says Biodome Baldwin. That was the first clip we made ever from the podcast.
I watched that episode.
Yeah, so it's full circle.
And
But
Pauly
Biodome-
Shore.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
Pauly Shore. I never even really got into Biodome. Like I love Son-in-Law. I loved
Son-in-law's great.
Encino Man. Obviously, Jury Duty was all right, but I never really got into Biodome
No.
like a lot of people did. But
It was great. It made almost 14 mil. But on the same day, you have one of the greatest comedies ever to come out.
Yep.
With the Wayans brother movie, and that's "Don't Be a Menace to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood."
Good.
shortest title of all time.
Exactly.
Greatness. One of the greatest. Like, what do you say to the nice gentleman when you meet him? Are you my daddy? Wrong hole, fool.
Oh my God, the Wayans, man. I think I appreciate them more the older I get.
Oh yeah, dude, it's one of the greatest comedies.
It showed
ever.
a picture of all of the Waynes, like Keenan Ivory, Damon, Sean, Marlon. Is that
Damian Wayans Jr.?
okay? Maybe.
Yeah.
It showed their net worth, and it's like Keenan Ivory Wayne's 60 mil, Damon Wayne's. They're all. I mean, they've all done so much, and then you got Kim Waynes, who it
I
wasn't.
love Kim Wayans.
Yeah, she was
man.
hilarious, man.
She's one of the funniest ones on Living Color. in my
Oh yeah,
opinion.
oh yeah.
I ain't one of the guys. I'm sure you hear that from me. One of my favorite skits, bro.
It's so good.
favorite
We used to watch
skits.
that all the time.
Dude,
man.
great.
We bought the DVDs
Yeah.
when they came out.
That was like
Yeah.
old school DVD buying. Yeah. Really, for
Media
real.
play.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You also had my boy George Costanza. Wasn't he in this? Dunstan checks in. Jason Alexander about the monkey.
He looks like my boy Jonathan Stites. I know you're watching.
does.
He looks
Shout
just
out
like
Stites,
him. I
bro.
told you you do. So
Shout out Stites. I never saw Dunstan checks in, but my brother used to like it.
I had the original DVD of that.
Oh, did
I'm
you?
supposed to
Hell,
be
it's
so
probably worth
gangster.
$7 million now.
I
Probably.
was so gangster.
I need some money,
It's
so I might
so
sell
out
it.
of print, I'm sure.
It should never been
Speaking
in
of out of print, Don't Be a Menace. That Blu-ray of Don't Be a Menace, it fetches like $60, $70
Wow.
because it's out of print on Blu-ray. And I bought it for like $10 when it came out.
Fun fact: I randomly sold Quick and the Dead 4K for $53 on eBay yesterday.
Yes,
I
score.
need to get on there and look at my because I don't have a lot of Blu-rays, but I got a ton of DVDs, and I wonder
Yeah.
if there's any DVDs worth money. 'Cause I got tons.
There may be, dude.
Yeah, there's-
Because physical media is not a thing. I mean, you
know.
can't buy it anywhere.
That's why I
so-
thought about never getting rid of them because I don't trust digital.
Streaming sites are always pulling movies.
I know,
pulling stuff
literally
left and
every
right.
single day. So yeah.
Yeah. But shout out to who's got something? What we got? So we've got 3 bangers off the.
I
rip
mean,
on
no, I know
January
that. I'm
12th.
talking just hitting.
Yeah, all on the same day. All on the same day. It's Eye for an Eye. I took over the weekend. I don't even know what that is.
I think it's some movie with Sally Field.
Okay, yeah, that's why I didn't see that one.
I looked to see what it was. I've never seen it. But it did almost $30 million, $27 million.
Yeah.
So.
I mean,
Hell,
February 16th is Chance's T-shirt.
Yeah.
So I can't even try to even talk about that because he's wearing the shirt. I got to let him have his time, let him have his moment. So
Dude, you had a
Happy-
banger on the 19th. No,
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Till Dawn.
Yep.
Yeah, great. I know last episode I talked about not being a fan, or well, maybe it was off camera. I was talking about not being a fan of vampire films, other than like Lost Boys and a couple others.
Yeah.
But From Dusk Till Dawn is a
George
really-
Clooney, Quentin
really
Tarantino.
two goats, literally.
Just the practice. Yeah, that was the debut of Selma Hayek to everybody, I believe, with that whole.
Oh boy,
She was
Okay.
rather entitled, and then she turns into like the demon vampire, and then it all changes everything.
I remember that. Yeah.
But shout out
Forgot
Tom
about that.
Savini in that movie having the cock pistol and everything in that one. You know, the guy that's sitting there and it's
Savini was in that.
yeah, I think he
forgot
did
about
the,
Salma Hayek. Man.
I think he
You're
did all
right,
the
though.
practical effects for that too. And I think that was Robert Rodriguez's movie, maybe possibly.
yes, it was. I think Tarantino maybe
Produced it or something
yeah.
like that, but yeah. In January, nothing really else stuck out to me.
No. Before we get out of January, I got something I need you to put some respect on. Okay.
Oh, okay. What I miss?
Big Bully with Rick Moranis and Tom Arnold.
Yeah.
Dog shit.
I've
God,
never
That
heard
one
of
get
that.
a whopping $2
I
million.
remember that movie.
I have no clue what that
Yes.
movie
If
is.
you saw
What's
the cover, you would know. it.
Yes, you would. And if I know it, I know you know it because I don't know 99% of the stuff you know.
$2 million
remember that.
is all it did in the fucking box office there.
It looked familiar to me, the title, but I didn't know.
I remember that
didn't know
movie.
It was bad. It was a bad comment.
Big Bully.
Some-
Big-
Something I did remember is
What?
Black Sheep.
Oh man, that's Chris Farley and
David Spade.
David Spade.
Yep.
Just that whole Tommy Boy, Black Sheep era was.
Look, Tommy Boy's in my top
Yep.
20 comedies ever.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I like parts of Black Sheep, but going back, I loved it growing up. But
Yeah.
going back and watching it as an adult, it's just a less funny Tommy Boy.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
me. It's the same. It's pretty much the same
Movie.
characters.
Yep.
There's a slightly, but it's got some funny parts, of course. But yeah, it's still funny. But I don't hit with me like it used to. When I was a kid.
Yeah, and
Nah,
they're just-
Tommy Boy is definitely it's on another level.
Encyclopedia movie fanatics. How many movies does he have altogether? Did he have 10?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So he did Black Sheep, Tommy Boy, Almost Heroes, Beverly Hills Ninja, Dirty Work.
I want to say like 6 or maybe 7.
In Dirty
Yeah,
Work,
it's
he wasn't a
about-
star. I mean, he
yeah.
was in Billy Madison as the bus driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. It wasn't.
And then
wasn't
just like,
even
and then
10.
the
What
whole
else What else are we? Did he do, bro?
That's crazy. isn't
Them
it?
four.
Ain't that
Yeah.
crazy? And he still has that much of a legacy and lifelong
and
impact
still
on
and still
people.
to this
Yeah.
day, still to this day.
And it's crazy because
Yeah.
if you think about it, it's like Notorious B.I.G. only had 2 albums
Yeah.
before he died.
Yep.
2.
R.I.P.
That's
to
cr-
Loretta
what?
Wallace, by the way.
Yeah, she just passed away. Yep.
But it's so true. It's so true.
Well,
2 albums.
Big
man.
Pun had 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
holy.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, Pac had about. I mean, he had
Because he's still
5 or
making
6.
music.
'cause
But he's in the studio with you right now. Y'all got a collab album
Yeah.
coming out.
That's
He's on
that's
Grey-
a lot.
Tupac's actually going to be featured on Grey Headed Goat 11.
But it's so true, though.
Yeah, it is, man. But shout out to Chris
Farley, man.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
Holy! Did you see what that this movie on February 9th, Broken Arrow, and I believe that's John Travolta
Christian Slater.
and Christian Slater.
Mm-hmm.
This movie did almost $150 million,
know what that is.
Dude, I'm
and
telling
I've
you,
never seen it.
I haven't
I don't know
either,
what it
but
is.
there's a trend in the 90s. Fucking action movies made the most money.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
it's
go back
upset-
and look at all these other episodes. All the action movies are doing like 152, like the Jean-Claude Van Damme movies.
Yeah,
And as
yeah,
I'm sitting
yeah.
here thinking about that, like, think about how much it costs to go to the movies now, and they don't even reach nowhere near that number.
Yeah.
So movie tickets were cheaper then, and you still were hitting these numbers, and it's multiple of these movies every month that had those kind of numbers.
Yeah.
That's wild. to
Yeah,
me.
that's well. That and two people would, if they liked a movie, they'd go see it again in
Yeah.
the theater because it
Well,
was so
'cause
cost
it was
effective.
streaming
for
on
sure.
the internet,
There,
yeah.
we had no streaming and
It's
internet
true.
like that, but it was so. It didn't cost an arm and a leg. It
Yeah.
didn't cost for you to and your wife to go to a movie. You're looking at dropping $50
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just at
I
the
did that
concession
literally
stand.
yesterday.
just
Yeah.
at the concession stand, not even
Well,
counting your tickets.
we brought all our stuff in.
guys
And
start
my
Oh,
wife
sneaking
did
shout,
purchase.
out,
purchase.
Relaxing.
shout out Walgreens. They don't even look.
The DG Market.
not
dude.
anymore.
DJ, yeah,
Yeah, DJ
$1
Market.
here.
All the candy, the movie theater candy now.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
just happy that someone's coming to watch movies now.
Yeah,
They don't matter
exactly.
what you bring in.
Yeah.
No,
they-
literally though, yeah. Because when I like did like a through my app on the Regal app, I did I got some popcorn ahead of time. So when I got there, I said, "Hey, I got with my points, I got like a free drink, you know."
Yep.
And they was like, "I don't even worry about it. Here's the drinks." I'm like, "Okay."
You're
Yep.
in the house. Thank
Exactly,
you.
we're
for coming in.
there.
I've been paying that Regal Unlimited every month for 2 years, and I've probably seen 6 movies the last 2 years in the theater.
That's crazy
But
for you.
Because it's like it's $20 or it's $18 a month for unlimited, and you can see as many movies as you want. But if I buy one movie ticket, it's
Yeah,
that much.
That's what it
pays
costs.
for
That's
yeah.
why I just pay it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll just if there's
See,
something
that's
comes
why
out.
that's a good thing you say that because I've been thinking about doing it because
It's like car insurance.
Because I've thought about doing that because we go.
It's worth it, bro.
We go enough.
It's
Yeah,
worth it,
if you
yeah.
go enough, yeah, it's totally.
I
And
worth
you,
it.
would.
and you
and
get
I would.
you get 10% off of like concessions.
yeah, I
and
do
all
that anyway. So
Yeah.
Have you ever been to like the Monday night surprise movies that they do? Like you don't know what's going in.
they do a
God,
surprise.
that would be hard. What?
Yeah.
You get in there and it's fucking.
bow down. You know?
No, it's Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah, I was trying to think of something from that Victoria
big
era.
bully. So,
Big bully.
We
dude.
should go do it and
Like
then just talk about our
Mystery Seat in
experience.
Science Theater 3000
no,
style.
but shoot. Last summer though, we was taking our daughter to like the Saturday morning movie
The
theaters.
matinees.
Dude, no, like 10 o'clock in the morning, man. Like them tickets was like $2, man.
Yeah.
It was like Lion King and like
Oh yeah.
it was kind of cool. Woke up, literally got out of bed and just went to the
Went
movie
to go to
theater.
the
It was
movie
kind of
theaters.
fun though. Yeah.
Well, before we get into Happy Gilmore, did y'all ever see the movie that came out the same day, City Hall? It was an Al Pacino movie.
No, I've never seen that one.
Man, I don't even know if I've seen that one. Like, I've seen a ton of Pacino films, and that was always one I always would see the cover of, and I don't think I ever watched it. I think it's him and Andy Garcia, maybe.
That's crazy. You hadn't seen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pull in
I think
20
it was.
mil.
Yeah, and it was it was after he had that run of just banger after banger
Yeah.
after
He
banger
had a
after
couple
banger. Yeah.
bad ones.
Well, that's why why it made so much money because just the name attached alone.
Yeah, I mean,
But then you
Yeah.
had
Happy Gilmore, the best Adam Sandler movie, debatably ever.
I'm not going to debate.
Yeah, I'm not gonna debate you. I'm not gonna argue you. You got this one, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the first Adam Sandler movie I watched. Also,
Yeah.
Was that, I think Billy Madison was first.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah, I
95.
think
Yeah,
First
Madison
one I
was
seen, yeah.
95.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Shampoo is better.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just I think I like Happy Gilmore more now just because
It's
I
not
still
as
like Billy
goofy.
Madison, and Billy Madison's so childish and goofy. Like some of it doesn't hold up, but like Happy Gilmore,
and
still,
you just wanted him to win so he could save his grandma's house. Like,
Yeah.
that's the story. He finished the story.
Waterboy's on that GOAT list too.
Waterboy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, water. Yeah, most definitely.
Adam Sandler had a run of bang, and then he did Sandy
he did.
Wexler, and then that was just Sandy Wexler was unwatchable, dude. When he's
If
like
you
that,
ever
he's
want to go to sleep, watch Going Overboard. I think.
Oh, the
there's
first
that
movie he ever
Overboard,
did?
Yeah.
Yes, Going Overboard. I have that on DVD too.
I'll tell you,
I have that movie.
I got it. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
It
No.
wasn't good. I bought it because it was him.
Yeah.
I bought it. You know, you just buy stuff before you watched it. Sometimes
Yeah.
you didn't even rent stuff.
Yeah.
You just bought it.
They didn't even press
I'm
it up
guilty of that.
until after
Yeah.
all the other movies came
After he
out.
was
They're
popular.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're
it's
like,
true.
oh, well, let's throw this out there.
Dude, then he had the banger. Speaking of this, he had the banger. I thought it was funny. It was a comedy action movie with Damon Wayans. What was it called?
Bulletproof.
Oh my
that's
God.
that's
Yes,
that's
Bulletproof
my
was solid.
second.
Like a
that's
buddy
my-
comedy.
That's
like
probably my
action
second
I actually like
favorite.
that movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a real good one.
But 41 million it did. Talking about Happy Gilmore.
It only did 41 million.
Yeah.
And the movie's more popular than all
Yeah,
the ones
more-
we talked about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
one of those cult.
Crazy.
It's one of those cult ones.
Yeah. I never even associated it with being a cult, though.
No,
They probably caught up once it
crazy.
got released on DVD or we were still running VHS.
Shit, I went to the movies and seen it.
Yeah. Oh, I did too. But once it got released on Blockbuster and all that, that's when it probably
Yeah.
it just started steamrolling and word of mouth.
What do you think it sold more, rented more, Hollywood Video or Blockbuster Video?
I was a Hollywood Video. I had a membership to Hollywood Video.
Yeah.
I was a video checkout guy, which turned into movie gallery.
Yeah, shout out to movie. Guy.
Originally, it was Mount Juliet. Shout out! Originally, Mount Juliet Video and Comics was the original place that we did rentals
Okay.
from, and then we got
Shout
a
out.
Did Harry
Hollywood
Darnell
Video.
ever come
Yeah.
to the comic book store?
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
My brother and me, dude.
I looked right at you. I was like, I know nobody's gonna get that.
My brother and me, dude. Mike. The rest of January, there wasn't really much of anything, huh?
February.
Well, I'll say one more in January. You want
No, you go ahead.
Rumble in the Bronx?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
February.
Yeah,
Yeah, February.
Yeah,
Oh, my
end
bad,
of
my bad.
February.
Yeah, February
Rumble in the
23rd.
Bronx is a
yeah.
great movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan,
Great movie.
dude,
We
doing
had
all
it
his
on
own
VHS.
stuff.
Yeah, my brother loved Jackie Chan movies, and
He's so
I watched. That's the first one of his movies we saw,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went back and was starting to try to find other ones on VHS and rent them, and they just never was as
No.
good as Rumble in the Bronx to me. But
Doing all his
I
own
liked
stuff.
Rush
Movies
Hour.
yesterday, man. I got hyped because they showed the Karate Kid and he's in it,
Yep.
and I kind of got hyped watching those previews. I still love Jackie Chan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He can still go.
Oh man.
he's the goat, dude.
He's one
Let's
of them,
see,
for
running
sure.
down in March. Bloodsport 2 at the beginning of March, nowhere near the original
it was
Bloodsport.
not.
And there's a reason why it only pulled in $684,000.
What's his name? Even he wasn't even
No,
in it, was he?
it wasn't even attached
I
to
hate
it.
the shit on this sequel, but Homeward Bound 2 just didn't hit.
It didn't hit as hard either. No, I agree. I
That was
full-heartedly
in
believe
March.
on that
It
one.
just didn't hit. Same day as Hellraiser versus Hellraiser 4.
But, dude, March brought in some. What is this movie?
Ed.
Up close and personal.
I just was looking at that one.
Dude, you don't remember
It's,
Ed?
What,
It's
yeah.
Robert, the up close and personal. It's Robert Redford, and it's one. I don't know.
Almost over $100 million that movie pulled in.
That's crazy.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it either.
Oh, dude, there is a movie that's in that on March 1st. Down Periscope. I never liked it, but it was that comedy movie with dude from Frasier. He was in Cheers.
Oh,
dude's name?
the heavy
I know what you're
Norm,
talking about.
No,
or
no.
the guy that played Frasier.
Yeah, the guy that played Frasier.
Kelsey
was-
Grammer.
Yeah,
Kelsey
Kelsey
Grammer,
Grammer. I was about to say
It
Leslie.
was a movie.
Frazier.
It was a
That's
movie
not
with. It was a movie with him, but I don't remember much
I
about
like
it.
the Birdcage.
Birdcage is funny as
Yeah,
fuck,
Robin
bro.
Williams. Yeah, that's a funny ass movie. That-
182 mil.
Yeah,
dog.
that's
crazy.
That was a fantastic.
Birdcage was great.
Yeah.
It was Robin Williams, Nathan Lane. Dude, that movie's fucking hilarious.
Hilarious.
The fact that Birdcage and we're bound to in Hellraiser.
And Fargo.
Fargo, yeah.
Fargo's in there
Sitting
too.
there, he's looking right at me.
Banger,
Yeah.
banger. And me and Tony are both watching. Me and Mel got to get back into watching Fargo. We just hadn't really been into the season 3 yet.
Yeah, season
It's just
3 is
kinda-
different. I'm about to finish season 3, and it's probably my least favorite so far.
Yeah, but we're pausing that because we're fixing to start watching the Aaron. There's some Aaron Hernandez series on Hulu.
Oh,
And then, but before we watch that, there's like a 3-part documentary on Netflix we're watching. She's been wanting to watch this show that this Aaron Hernandez it's like a TV show. Or
oh, okay. I've seen.
I've seen
Yeah,
it on there. I
yeah.
haven't watched it, but I've seen it.
Yeah,
The dude that plays Aaron here, they got it.
Yeah, it
they
looks
feel-
good. It looks like a good show.
Yeah,
yeah, but,
Mini,
when we-
like a little mini thing.
But going back to Homeward Bound 2, once again, those Disney sequels,
that
they
one
just
hurt my heart, man.
they just don't hit as good.
She'll come back for
what you
us,
got,
so I
Chance?
know it.
You got anything?
Well, March 15th,
Nope.
Ed,
you had
man,
you had Ed come out on that one, but then Executive Decision, another thriller that one I've never seen.
Action
before.
film
Yeah.
Brought in a lot
with
of money.
Uncle Kurt, dude.
Oh, okay.
It's like an airplane. Remember some?
Nope.
Takes place in an airplane. I don't know what that was. Was that a hiccup or did I just change? I think I just accidentally changed genders on that. Kurt Russell and Steven Seagal, yeah.
Kurt Russell.
But there again, Halle Berry, John Leguizamo's in that movie.
Holy shit.
100 and something mil, bro. for
122.
Executive decision.
Let's go to heaven.
Yeah.
Another sequel that just didn't hit as
Wasn't
good.
good.
Wasn't good,
Wasn't
man.
good.
That
Sergeant
Bilko.
I wasn't even gonna mention that movie.
Fucking what's his name, dude? Martin, Steve Martin.
oh god.
Steve Martin, man.
What was it with all the comedians going in the army, dude? Pauly Shore went.
It's a one word. It's called original.
Yeah.
Original.
Bill
yeah.
Murray.
Bill Murray. Yeah. Let's see. Thin Line Between Love and Hate. That's
I
Martin
love that
Lawrence,
movie.
right?
That's a Tina Turner movie.
Oh no, what am I thinking of?
Thin Line Between Love and Hate is Tina Turner.
Yeah.
It's Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah,
yeah,
you're right.
Bassett. Yeah.
What's the Martin Lawrence movie?
Blue Street.
Martin. No, this one right here. This one right here is Martin
Sorry.
Lawrence.
I'm
No,
thinking
yeah,
about
yeah.
what's love got to do with
Okay,
it.
I thought I was tripping. Martin Lawrence, Regina King.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But that.
You're right.
What's love?
It's a thin
got-
line
Yeah.
between love and hate.
Get it? Come on.
I got it.
Dude, I'll tell you one of my
Shout out to
favorite comedies
H-Town.
from the
That's the
90s
song
that slept on. Martin Lawrence, Tim Robbins, Nothing to Lose.
Yes.
It's great. I went
Yes.
to the movies and seen that too, man.
What year
Yes.
was that?
Like 95, I feel like,
Was
around
it?
that time.
Yeah.
It was in that real range.
Maybe 97.
Love that movie, man.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, I had that
He was
DVD.
on-
That's
he
one of the
was-
first DVDs I bought was
Yeah.
that movie. Yeah.
I had it on VHS. I
First
might still have it
DVD
on
was
VHS.
Scarface. That was first the original.
Original.
Yeah.
There's another one on April 5th, dude, that everybody talked about. I thought it was all right. I saw it once, like 12 years ago, probably. The Primal Fear.
Is that with Edward Norton in it and everything?
Yeah.
Best Buy Trading Center.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Me and
I remember
Jordan.
that movie.
Yeah, I remember it.
It's just a solid thriller.
102 million.
That's
on that
crazy.
one,
I
dude.
would not have expected that to make that kind of money.
Then you had Fear.
Yeah, I see. I thought that one would make
Yeah.
more than Primal Fear.
Mark Wahlberg, did you ever see that one?
love Fear
No, I'm
with,
familiar with it.
with
like a
Reese
crazy
Witherspoon.
motherfucker.
That
Yeah.
whole. I remember as a kid the Ferris wheel scene
Yeah.
that stuck out to everybody. And that's just.
I never seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
And then what's his name? That's in that too from Manhunter. And then he was on the
Anthony
CS
Hopkins.
No, it was in the original Manhunter, and he was on had a CSI Vegas. He plays the dad of the Reese
Not
Witherspoon.
David Caruso.
No, not David Caruso. He didn't
God,
have
you're
red
talking
hair.
about shitty actors. Top 3. I'll tell you another one, but it fucking dude Vern from Stand By Me. What's his name? me and my boy Jeff
O'Connell.
McCool was just ranting about
Jerry
him on his
O'Connell.
podcast. Jerry O'Connell.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck
That's
Jerry
the only
O'Connell.
reason why I like him because of Stand By Me, but he's not good, though.
He's not. Go watch his musical number and Scream 2. You'll hate everything else he does.
He's pretty terrible.
Yeah, he sucks.
He was terrible.
And who you gonna make? And I'm just.
Oh, go
me,
for
and, me and Jeff, my boy Jeff McCool from Moccasin Creek, he was ranting about Vern. I was ranting about Joey Gladstone. How I hate. I don't hate Dave Coulier. I hate his character on
Joey
Full House.
Gladstone, yes.
He's going through cancer treatment. Bless him. I'm talking about his character on Full House. I can't stand.
Freeloader.
He didn't like
Free-
Vern.
No, he didn't like me. He said, "What's he gonna do with a comb?"
Man, dude, Vern's the shit, dude. I love Vern, man. I love that damn movie. That's like my
he
favorite
loves
movie.
the movie. No, the movie's great.
Vern is awesome.
We were just
dude.
joking about him, but we were joking about how are you going to make. They tried to make us believe he was an athlete in fucking Jerry Maguire.
I know.
Cuba Gooding Jr. totally believable. Jerry O'Connell as a fucking star athlete. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
I hate to be the negative Nancy in this part of this conversation, but Cuba fucking Jr. does not look like a fucking athlete.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Just look at him.
Have you ever seen?
Omar does.
Omar Epps is the biggest fake
Omar
gangster. Omar Gooding's the biggest fake gangster of all time.
He's going hard lately.
He thinks he is so hard.
He's making diss records.
How are you going to be hard and you were in Wild and Crazy Kids? Don't you ever. You had a flat top and you were in Wild and Crazy Kids and your brother's radio. Miss me with the tough guy bullshit. Miss me with the tough guy bullshit.
Speaking of Wild and Crazy Kids, shout out Donnie Jeffcoat.
Yeah, he was
solid,
a real
solid co-host. Did he have the
Almost had
redheaded girl?
water
I
come
forgot
out
her
my
name.
nose.
He can't. I'm not falling for that gangster shit. It's not happening here. No.
You got to admit though,
No,
he was great
I
in
won't.
Baby Boy.
Well, yeah, yeah. It's called acting. He's acting like a gangster, but now he tries to really be one.
He's been going hard lately.
His best friend sung "I'm Only One Call Away." That was Marcus on Smart Guy. Everybody thought that was Ray J that sung that chorus, and that was
Jason
Jason
Weaver?
Weaver, and that's his best friend on Smart Guy. Fuck Omar Gooding. Fuck him.
Clip it.
Clip it. Omar Gooding. He's trying to make rap albums now. I hate him.
Oh God, I can't.
Who is he dissing?
I don't care who he needs to be
No, he
dissing
did-
himself.
He dissed somebody.
His
He did
brother played Snow Dogs.
He did talk about how him and his brother are completely different.
Yeah,
people.
one of them's talented, the other one's not. Damn it. Damn it. Don't give me
I fuck with Omar Gooding, but you're making some valid points.
I know I am. Man.
You have struck a nerve.
I hate Omar Gooding.
That's Brandon's Paul Roma right there. Is Omar
Man,
Gooding.
I didn't expect it, dude.
I hate
I
him.
like Omar.
Fuck
Man.
Omar Gooding, dude. Fuck him.
So April 19th, dude, we had another banger, The Substitute with Tom
Oh,
Berenger.
that movie is good.
That movie was fucking badass.
I loved it.
Dude. They
But-
made 11 sequels that I never saw, but he was a bad son of a bitch in that movie. Dude.
Yeah, hey, you skipped one too. Celtic Pride is another
Pride.
banger
That's
in
another
there.
one.
Damon
Yeah,
Wayans,
Damon
yeah.
Wayans.
Damon Wayans, Dan Aykroyd,
Yeah, Dan
Daniel
Aykroyd,
Stern.
yeah.
Yep.
Banger.
Man, it only did $9 million, and it's such a great
That's a good
movie,
movie.
dude.
That's
It's
a really
such a
good
great
movie.
movie.
Yeah.
Sunset Park was another good one.
Sunset
Basketball
Park
movie.
was great.
Yeah, it was
dude.
basketball
Love
movie,
that
yeah.
movie, man.
That was April 26th. Moving on into May, dude.
Proud of you. That's why I know you really are invited to the cookout because you know Sunset Park.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Just saying, dog.
Dude.
Just saying.
Speaking of invited to the cookout, The Great White Hype came out May 3rd.
That's what you were in my family. He is
That was
to
the
my
Great
family,
White
the
Hype,
Great White Hype. Him, Pudgy, and BJ are the Great White Hypes at our cookouts.
Dude.
May 3rd, you had some bangers come out. I mean,
did.
you had the Pamela Anderson classic, Barbed Wire, come out.
She didn't show her naked titties in it, though. Everybody thought, oh, she
Those
gonna-
are fake titties?
Did she show her? No,
Yeah,
I-
she showed titties in that movie.
There's boo-boo shows.
Yeah, that's the only reason
What
I
am I
watched that
thinking?
movie.
You watched it on TBS.
Yeah, you watched
I
it.
watched it after Monday Night Raw.
Absolutely shown.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's a-
well, I regret to say that I'm wrong about that.
Yeah.
I didn't see the movie then. The uncut
There's no
one.
reason to watch the movie because the movie's terrible.
Well, yeah, who's watching it for the plot?
Yeah, it was like watching Species. That you only fast forwarded it to that one part, and that was it.
Dude, I will say, have you been seeing everybody, her going viral like at some
Yeah, with no makeup.
yeah, and talking about how like different she looked, but she still looked pretty though.
She's older now.
Yeah, she's what in her.
You know what I
respect
you
her
know what
for
I
doing
respect the
that,
hell
yeah.
out of her for? Dude, I'm looking at some of these celebrity women, and me and Mel was talking about this. They don't even look recognizable to who
yeah.
they used to be. And there was nothing wrong with them in the first place.
Exactly.
Why did Courtney Cox get all that facial surgery?
Man, they
done?
kill me with this stuff.
She can't even move. Like in the new Scream, she can't even move her top
Yeah.
lip. Leah Remini from King,
Us.
the King of Queens.
Yes, but Stacey Carosi.
Stacey Carosi, Saved by the Bell,
Yeah.
the Beach Years, or
Thank
whatever
you.
it was.
Shout
But
out
no,
to
it's
Stacey.
it's
That's true, though,
it all
man.
that's what the movie The Substance is pretty much about. It's like,
Yeah. which is a great movie. Definitely stomach turning.
Yeah.
in parts.
If you've ever
Body
been to a
hard.
GWAR concert, the ending is a GWAR
Beavis and
concert.
Butthead's been there.
Hang on a second.
Beavis and Butthead's been there.
Hang on a second. Let's get this straight. There's 3 people in the world that have been to a GWAR concert, and it's Tony, Beavis, and Butthead. That's it.
His last name is Head. His first name is Butt.
Tony just said on this podcast for YouTube, if you've ever been to a GWAR concert,
No.
like anybody that watches this podcast,
Hold on.
has been to one.
I've got Mitch. Yeah, Mitch, you're watching this right now. You're backing me up on this. Mitch has been to
Are you serious?
book it. Mitch,
Okay,
comment
hey,
below.
We're
You've been
finding
to
out
one.
all kinds of stuff. 2 people have been to a GWAR concert. Brandon hates Omar Gooding.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
And this is 1996.
I'll hope to God you do a diss song about me. Because I will come out of retirement. Don't play with me, Omar. Come on, Omar. Am I Shannon Sharp? Boy? Come on, Omar. Come on, Omar. Don't play. Oh, come on now, Omar.
You know what I just thought about? He dissed one of my favorite rappers. He dissed Cameron. That's who he dissed.
How you gonna diss Cameron?
Because Cameron was on his show with Mace, and they were talking about Cuba Gooding Jr., and he was talking about, he brought up Omar Gooding, and he said Omar Gooding Jr. It was just and he was like, I ain't no motherfucking junior.
You better be glad somebody knew who the fuck you were in the first place.
Hey, he's gonna take
I just
every
realized
shot
he
he
dissed
can.
Cameron, bro.
I don't think you want those problems.
That was his
No.
opportunity to make it, and he wasn't gonna let it pass by.
Oh man, he got on that damn podcast that what's her name gets on and just spills all the beans about the celebrities, whatever.
Who?
The girl that's against the oh god, what's her name? Jaguar Wright, the one that's going viral for saying people eat their babies
Oh,
and
wow.
or whatever. I don't know.
It's
Anyways,
over, a little over my head.
Sounds
on
like a
that
hell
one.
of a show.
Yeah.
But one we did scat by is The Craft.
Man.
the crap, yeah.
Love that
Bruiser
movie.
Balk.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think we were recording. You were talking about movies used to be so low where you could go and see them again in the movie theater.
Yeah.
I've seen The Craft twice.
Yeah.
in the movie
It's a great
theater.
movie.
Love that movie.
Which another tie-in. Bruiser Balk was in the craft, and also was Vicky Valancourt. She was Vicky Valancourt in Waterboy.
Who do you hate more,
What's her name
Vicky
again?
Valancourt or Jen A from
No,
Forrest
you're
Gump?
saying it wrong. What's her name?
Let me just get this straight. I hate Jenny from
know
Forrest
you
Gump
do.
more than I hate
She's the
any
biggest.
female character in any movie. She is the biggest piece of shit to ever walk God's green earth, dude. Forrest Gump was an angel on earth, bro. And she fucking gave him AIDS and fucked around on him and gave him a kid that she didn't take care of, that he had to take care of, and he needed to be taken care of. somewhat.
Exactly. Thank you.
And she tried to come back after he ran his bag up, and then here she comes, and she done fucked all of America.
I thought him, man.
Fuck Jenny, dude. She should have flown far, far away as a bird. Dear God, make me a bird. Fly into a clinic, bitch. I hate Jenny from Forrest Gump, dude. Who the fuck she thinks she was? Like, he couldn't get anybody else.
Who's job? Chance Realty. Realty of Chance Realty. That's the greatest.
My cheeks hurt.
Greatest clip in show history.
I don't even know where we're at right now.
I mean, May 16th was a very, very positive movie. Train Spotting.
Yeah.
71 million.
Hey, we forgot one on
You
the
forgot
tent.
one of the biggest movies of the year. The week before was Twisters. With
Yep.
Oh,
almost
my bad. Yeah.
500 million.
A $500 million.
Jenny got stuck
Yeah.
in the twist.
Yeah, dude.
Shout out to the game, the board game twist.
She could have got caught up in that twister and cleaned her cooter out. God dang, dude. Could have picked her up. Could have picked her up and accidentally put her in a fucking clinic or something. Or on top of a harpoon somewhere. So Forrest could move on with his life and continue. He just worried so much about Jenny because he loved her with every, he loved her with every piece of his fucking oversized heart. And she just stomped on it, took a dump on him, blew a bunch of dudes when he was asleep probably.
He thought the world Lieutenant Dan too. Lieutenant
And
Dan
he was a piece of shit. Gary Sinise is a piece of shit in that movie too.
Lieutenant Dan's a big.
They should have gotten together and just went to fuck off islands.
Like he should have. Him and
But-
Bubba should just went and did their thing, man. Because them two are two cool guys, dude.
If you look at everyone that's mean to him, bad things happen to him. That's where you got
But
it.
it's except Bubba.
Yeah,
Bubba was an
Bubba.
angel
What
too.
Bubba was
What did
awesome.
Bubba
He's
do
a
to deserve
shrimp
it?
loving son of a bitch.
I love
dude.
Bubba Gump. I love
Yeah.
him. Unlike Omar Gooding, Bubba Gump's a great man.
Yep.
He's a
500 million for Twister, bro.
Twister was a good movie.
oh,
man.
it's a great.
R.I.P. Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
Everybody wanted a
500
red
million.
Dodge Ram after seeing Twister.
Same month. This is when you're starting to get heavy hitter. Mission Impossible.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Just started it all.
We-
look at the numbers on
We
that.
skipped
So
a
you did
banger.
$1 billion between those two movies in the month of May.
Crazy.
That is
man.
insane.
That's crazy.
Which one did we miss?
Flipper.
Flipper.
Yeah.
With this flipper? That's because we were too busy letting this man ran on Gen I.
30 mil for
I
Flipper.
love
million.
Flipper, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a decent
You
one.
know,
Better than decent, man.
when people ask me, Chad, what are your top 3 favorite basketball films? I say there's only one answer. I only have a top 1, and it's Eddie. Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay. Shout out to
As
Eddie.
a joke. I've never even seen Eddie, but
I've seen Eddie.
is it any good?
I mean, it's all right. It wasn't her bright.
It ain't no Sister Act 2, dude.
No, definitely not.
No.
Shout out Lauryn Hill.
Damn, another person, one album. I mean, she's still alive, thankfully,
Yeah.
but one album.
Yeah.
She
And
still talks about it
wasn't
every
dude
day.
from City High in that Jason Weaver? Or is that a different guy?
No, Jason Weaver was in. Jason Weaver actually sings "I Just Can't Wait to Be King."
Okay. Well, the dude from City High, what would you do? Look, he was in Sister Act. What are we talking about, Sister Act 2? Eddie is what came out. Damn it, Jenny.
Jenny knows how to fuck up a party.
She does.
doesn't
She'll
she?
fuck up the dude.
I tell you, one
Fuck
thing
up a wet
about the
dream.
month of June brought in some mucho dinero in the month of June.
Yeah, there's
Holy shit.
three films that did over
Yep. I see.
$200
I'm
million.
looking, too.
4 films, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
That summer's for you though.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
so-
you were hitting right into the summer season and all that stuff. June 7th, you had The Rock with Nicolas Cage.
That's some money, man.
I went brain dead. Who else is in that movie? But you know, yeah, everybody knows The Rock on Alcatraz and everything.
And June 14th was a banger.
The Cable Guy.
Oh yeah.
Where does that rank it? Like that's another episode we need to do too. Is a Jim Carrey
He
episode?
deserves it.
Don't like it.
You
I'm
don't
about,
like
to say, I'm about to say,
I'm-
some people don't like that.
Yeah,
I'm not,
yeah.
bro. I'm another one. I
Yeah.
think
fair.
I think I'll tell you why I don't like it though. It's not nothing.
Not
to
what
do
you're
with-
Broadway.
I
expecting.
fucking hate Matthew Broderick. That's why everybody's like Chad. The best John Hughes movie is Ferris Bueller.
No, fuck that.
it fucking isn't.
I love Ferris Bueller.
Everybody.
It's
does,
not the
but me
best
and Tony.
movie of his,
Yeah.
but it's.
But I'm saying everybody's like, you don't like Ferris Bueller. I'm like, no, I don't
I
like
do.
it.
I do.
I'm with you.
I
on
love
that.
John Hughes movies, but I just that never. Hit
I'm not a
me.
Broadwick fan either.
But it's just Matthew Broderick. He murdered somebody in England. He ran somebody over, and I think
Oh jeez.
I had that to his feather.
run
If
Gene
I had
up?
Gene
And he
in
did.
the back-
And he did a horrible Godzilla movie.
I do like. I just did a glitch on. Well,
A horrible
That was the
Godzilla.
Jenny monster.
but it really is like what it is as far as like it really is like a black comedy movie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
dark and awkward.
Oh, yeah.
A turn for him for what he had been doing.
His Cable Guy character was cool. It wasn't. I was so used to. You got to think too, bro.
Yeah.
It's not even fair for this movie because this movie has to compete with Ace Ventura
sure,
1, Ace Ventura 2, Dumb and Dumber, and The Mask.
For sure.
Yeah.
For
So
sure.
it's like,
He had to switch it up after that.
Yeah.
and I'm used to seeing him as Lloyd Christmas and fucking Ace Ventura. The Mask is kind of whatever, but
Yeah.
like, I guess that's why it didn't take mixed with.
I think
Matthew
he couldn't
Broderick.
have done another movie like that
No, he couldn't have.
right at that time.
No,
because
he-
it would have flopped regardless.
He had to
because they
switch
were
it
just
up.
Bangers after bangers. after
Change it.
bangers.
And it had to change something up with it. But just yeah.
But
I'm a
agree.
fan.
I agree with what y'all saying.
Yeah, I
but-
get it. Why?
Yeah.
Why it's not a lot of people's favorite. But then you had Arnie come out the next week with Eraser.
Again.
I like that.
Again, action movies in the 90s. This motherfucking Eraser did $234 million. Just put it in perspective. That movie did $40 million.
Yeah,
That's what blows
that's
my
what
mind.
the
Same, he
crazy.
did almost
That's-
$200 million. Eraser.
Make it make sense.
That's like his 11th
Yeah.
best action.
Yeah, it's
And
not,
it
it's
did
not a good one.
$234
I
million.
think it has what Vanessa Williams. In
I mean, I like the racer,
Who
but
done save the best? Shit, that snow falling in the video, dude. That's a banger, dude.
I love me some Vanessa Williams, man.
Yeah, she was a good looker too. She's very good.
is.
She still is.
Yeah.
And she's one that she hasn't had because she
Exactly.
hasn't done anything.
Exactly.
Just let the natural beauty come through.
Chance, what else do you see on June 14th? June 21st. You see another one?
Yep.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
325.
Dom.
Dame.
You know, here's another thing.
Notre Dame.
What? How do y'all say it? Do y'all say Notre Dame or Notre Dame?
Here in the South, we say
Notre
Notre
Dame.
Dame.
How do you say it?
I'm from the South.
Notre Dame. Well, I say Notre Dame too.
I don't think it's how it's supposed to be said.
No, I'm sure it's Notre Dame. I'm sure,
Yeah.
or Notre Dame. But that's what I'm saying. Like people don't call the football team Notre Dame. They call it Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
But this movie is like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I'm like, it's spelled the same
Exactly.
way. English language.
That's what my mother-in-law. When they moved up here, she calls Lebanon to Lebanon, and I kept telling her, "Hey, you're not in the Middle East here. It's Lebanon.
Where's she from?
I can't
They're
remember.
from New York.
New York.
Yeah, so it's
Unique
Lebanon.
New York. Dude, when I used to deliver tires, there was some guys, I forgot where they were at, but they were from here. They're Americans, and they used to call it Lebanon, Tennessee. And I said, what? And they said Lebanon, Tennessee. I said, Lebanon? I said, not Lebanon. What? I'm like, what?
Ed O'Bannon? What?
Ed and Charles, dude. The brothers O'Bannon, dude.
What? That one's over my head.
I've
man.
never heard that.
Lebanon, Tennessee, dude. Shout out to delivering tires, you know.
Jesus Christ, the Latter-day Saints.
Then at the end of June,
You had two totally different movies come out right there.
Nutty Professor with Eddie Murphy, just a complete classic.
Oh my! It's one of the ultimate comedy classics.
Of all time.
Yeah.
$273 million. But again, is it $230 million better than Happy Gilmore?
No.
That's what I don't understand. And
It's right there. I
But
mean,
you got to
yeah.
think too. Eddie Murphy was a bigger name.
no,
at
he
that
was.
time
He
than-
was.
It's just
But
in my brain,
he was on
though.
he was on the way out though, because
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy was popping in the
started hitting dubs.
80s and early 90s.
Yeah.
But
Was
in,
that-
in my brain, though, I don't know. Because like I said, I wouldn't seen Happy Gilmore. I thought it
get
was a big deal.
yeah. Well,
The movie theater was packed when we went and seen that movie. That's why it just blows me. I wonder if this is like a mistake of numbers. I
There
don't
needs
know.
to be another zero on there somewhere.
Seriously, though, I
But
agree.
what's
Oh.
crazy to me is how Striptease
was about to
did
say,
that
that's
much
another-
money.
yeah.
But we
Well,
watched it for
everybody
one
wa-
reason.
Everybody wanted to see Demi Moore's titties.
Yep.
dude. I
Yeah,
mean,
because the
that's
movie's
what-
terrible.
terrible. It's terrible.
Did you say you watched it with the mute button?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That's what I
probably.
thought
Because
you
he
said.
had what's his? Oh my gosh, Smokey and the Bandit.
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds is in that movie, and he was in.
Is July 2nd a record that we?
Holy
Whoa.
Is that a record
shit.
that we've seen?
Probably.
Probably.
I don't
That's-
think I've seen one this high.
that is
Probably.
insane. I did
Holy
not
shit.
realize that movie.
Tell
did
them what
that
it
much.
is.
It's Independence Day.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I remember the marketing and everything for this
Yeah.
movie when it was coming out,
Yeah.
and it hit it based around July 4th.
That
It
is
just
wild.
the ultimate.
Here's the thing. Opening weekend, it did 50 million, right? So out of the $817 million it made, only 306 was domestic, which was U.S.
So it did overseas.
$511 million was international box.
Wow.
That's insane.
And it's crazy with so much marketing done here in the States, though.
Yeah, but it probably just as
Action
much
movies
marketing.
in the 90s, bro.
Yeah,
I feel like
just-
one of the Burger King and McDonald's had like a
Will
meals
and Will
stuff.
Smith.
Yeah.
Will Smith was huge at that
Huge,
time.
man.
I mean, huge. That was his big. I mean, he had Fresh Prince of Bel Air and all that stuff. I mean, smaller actor, but that was his first big major acting role, lead
was.
role, and everything.
That's
and it's
crazy, man.
that is insane.
It didn't do more numbers than Harriet the Spy on July 10th. But, I mean,
saw that. What is Harriet the Spy? What the fuck? It did almost as much as Happy Gilmore. What the fuck is Harriet
Is
the
that
Spy?
Disney? Is that Disney?
yeah, it's a kid movie.
Phenomenon was a solid one with
Yeah,
John
John
Travolta.
Travolta. Yeah.
Yeah.
It did 152 million July 5th.
Courage
Oh,
Under
boy.
Fire is fantastic.
Banger with Denzel and
Oh,
Meg
yeah.
Ryan.
Great movie.
Multiplicity.
100 million.
Multiplicity. I love that movie,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Uncle Keaton, dude. Uncle
love
Mike.
Michael
Uncle
Keaton,
Mike,
man.
dude.
Yeah.
That was a really good, a good movie. Now here's where we can get into it.
You
July
ready?
17th,
Yes.
motherfucker.
Mandela effect.
Kazam, right? With
Mandela
Shaquille
effect.
O'Neal, correct? Is that what we're looking at?
Yep.
$18 million.
Uh-huh.
People seem to think that Shazam, isn't that what it was called?
Yeah.
With
With
Sinbad.
Sinbad,
Yeah.
didn't happen.
It happened, though.
Yeah.
And every time I try to look and see online, there's nothing. And everything that I see, it's VHS, and you're like, see, it's real. And then you look at the back, and it's fake.
It's a
bro.
bootleg.
It's a bootleg. And I'm
No, it's
that's
not.
that's what I said, bro.
Dude,
It's
what
the-
I read recently that like Sinbad was on top of the world then, and he was on heavy drugs when they recorded that movie, when they filmed that movie, and he's literally like all his money and all his team and all his lawyers got that movie banned and got it where it never existed. Like it's a thing. There's a Wikipedia about that movie. And there are videos. There are videos you can YouTube about that. Right.
Yeah,
People
I
in
know
the
what I'm
store,
doing on the way
people are
home.
in the store holding the damn movie up. It existed, but they said he was drugged out.
I didn't know he had a drug problem. I didn't even know
He
that.
did during that movie, apparently.
Well,
I'm sticking by it until the day I die.
Dude, I could have swore I
I'm
saw it.
I'm
Dude, I used to
YouTube,
go.
here I
I
come.
used to
On
see
the
that
way
in the
home.
damn movie theater. I mean, in the video store all the time when I was
Saw
a
it.
kid.
Dude.
On VHS though.
There's not a lot of comedies in the '90s better than motherfucking House Guest with Sinbad
so
and Phil Hartman. And dude, First Kid was banging. It was a banger. It was a Disney comedy.
Phil Hartman was the first time I ever seen somebody kill themselves that way. I was like,
Yeah.
that was like
There were some
crazy.
comedies that
he
came
was so
out
big
in
too. I don't know why.
Yeah, he was.
What caused that? You know.
I don't know, dude. It's maybe kind of like that Robin Williams deal.
Please do a clip though of that Shazam and Kazam.
Oh, yeah.
movie for this
Yeah.
thing. For
I'll-
this, 'cause
yeah.
it
Just send me-
existed. I want people to comment on this because it existed.
We definitely got to do a Mandela Effect episode.
Did it
Oh, yeah.
exist?
I feel the same way about Berenstain Bears being spelled S-T-A-I-N.
It's true.
And I had 50 of the books, and then of course I have no pictures.
Did you have
of them.
any Hakeem or Akeem Olajuwon cards growing up?
Yes, I had
Thank
both
you.
because they took the H off
Thank
of his
you.
name
Thank
for some reason, or put an H on or something.
Well, Omar Gooding probably was definitely doing publishing for it. Fucker couldn't spell.
July 24th, another really dope drama, Time to Kill.
Oh yeah, it's a great movie with McConaughey and Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep.
And I'm getting it mixed up with The Client, which was Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, that's a great one too. But
They're both based on.
yeah,
books, right?
yeah, Time to Kill is fantastic movie.
July 26th, Joe's apartment.
Thank you, thank you.
Love that movie,
I do
man.
Who played
too.
Joe?
Huh?
Who was the main guy in Joe's apartment?
Jerry O'Connell. No, was it Jerry O'Connell? I think it was Jerry O'Connell.
I just remember. Dude,
It's one of the O'Onnell.
I thought he looked like Sean.
One
off
of
Boy
the
Meets
O'Connells.
World.
There's another piece.
He
of
looked
shit.
like Sean off Boy Meets
It's
World.
fucking.
That's why-
It's fucking Jerry O'Connell. Motherfucker.
Was that one of
Joe's
MTV's
apartment.
first movies?
Yeah, yes.
Was that like MTV
Dave Chappelle was in
It
it.
was.
Yeah.
Was.
Was
Wow.
the Nutty Professor his first appearance?
I mean,
Dave
yeah,
Chappelle?
I don't know.
He was in Joe's apartment. What did
He was in. You've Got Mail, but that
he
was
Half
'98,
Baked?
I think. He was in Half
Yeah,
Baked.
he wasn't. You Got Mail. That's crazy.
Yeah, he played like one of her coworkers.
Like a smaller role though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have to look that one up. I
Yeah.
IMDb Dave Chappelle on that one. One of his
That might have
Dude,
been his
fucking
first one.
Jerry O'Connell was was Joe.
Joe's apartment. Yes.
Fuck Joe's apartment. Ain't Joe.
Yes.
Dude, what about Kingpin
Yeah.
that came out that
Great.
That's one of my favorite comedies.
Fairly
Big Earn, baby. Big
That-
Earn McCracken.
a Fairly brother classic right there.
Yeah, dude. You got to think too. '94 they had Dumb and Dumber. This was '96. I don't remember what year. It was shortly after that. They had Me, Myself, and Irene.
Yeah, it was after it was
The Farrelly brothers were making a lot of really cool ones. There's Something About Mary.
Yep.
That's a great movie.
Yeah,
One of the best romantic comedies.
for sure. I think so too.
They're the ones
I'm a
that did.
romantic comedy fan.
They
though,
did
so-
Ricky Stenicki also, didn't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. That was his favorite.
They did Ricky Stenicki like
I
recently.
still need to watch that movie. I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Is it not good? Is it not? It looks good.
We had August.
The one guy that plays in it, I can't see him. So
He's invisible.
Yeah, August is a little light, isn't it?
Yeah, beginning of August, you had a Chain Reaction.
Yeah.
That was who was that?
Was that that wasn't Travolta either, was it?
John Wick.
Oh, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, God, I can't.
Say Matilda?
We need to do an episode of all the times we forget somebody's name, dude.
Oh,
That'd be
Hey.
a
me and,
two-parter.
me and Tony alone would be a 5-hour episode.
wrong names
Don't-
for 500, please.
Dude, yeah, it did. I remember it being pretty solid. It did 60 million.
Fat Beach.
I'm glad. Okay, I was gonna skip over this. I thought it was just a black man in me. Kidding that. 'Cause
I remember it being pretty funny back in the day.
I just
Hey, being a girl
If I
dad.
remember,
you are from West Nashville though.
if
so-
I remember correctly, the cover art was
yes, that's what
was-
drew me into.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Kind of
Yeah.
like the
Thank
hard.
you.
Do you remember the movie Hard Bodies? Kind of like that cover
Yep,
art right
yep.
there. Yep.
Chance, you're invited to the cookout, bro.
Being both y'all are girl dads, Matilda was that one?
I just mentioned it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We watched it recently.
Yeah. Danny DeVito, a little in there.
Yeah. House Arrest only did that.
I
That's
don't
it?
I don't know where my daughter gets it from,
Sorry, I think
but
House Arrest,
anytime
sorry.
I tell her I like a movie, she won't watch it.
Oh yeah,
I don't know where she
I
I don't know where she gets it from.
get that all the time too.
Your little one looks just like you, just like my little one looks just like
Yeah.
you.
So you had June. Oh, we had August. It keeps resetting every time I go.
Yeah, escape. You had
A Barry Brady sequel. Come on, y'all.
Oh wow.
another terrible sequel. I'll
not
go
good. It
another
wasn't
terrible
good.
sequel
It
off of that.
wasn't good.
Escape from L.A. was terrible. Nothing like Escape from New York.
Well, here's one y'all are forgetting about. That was. We may not forget about. Maybe I didn't get to it yet. The Fan.
Oh
Yep.
man,
Oh,
yes.
De
yeah.
Niro
Love
and
that
Wesley
movie.
Snipes, fucking bad
Yes,
And
ass
De Niro,
suspense
and De
story.
Niro in that
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
That's a good
that's a
movie.
great.
Who did I say?
Yes.
You didn't. You just said Wesley Snipes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Uh,
But they that one was dope. What did y'all think of Jack?
I love that movie.
It's a
Oh,
great
yeah.
movie.
I love
It's a
that
great
movie.
movie. And
55 million.
It's
2 years off
It's
of
up there
the
with
Missed
one of
Out
my
Fire.
favorite Robin Williams movies.
Yeah, we need this year. We need to try to bang out some like
Individual,
actor
Yeah.
Let's do
actor
it.
filmography episodes,
Let's
like
do it.
Sandler, Jim
Denzel.
Carrey. We did one of Denzel.
That's
we can
right.
revisit
That's
it
right.
though.
Yeah.
I did do that. I do remember
We
that
could
now.
do. We could do. We definitely need to do Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler
Leonardo.
Robin Williams.
and
Robin
whoever,
Williams.
Yeah, Leonardo
Yeah,
DiCaprio.
there's so
yeah.
many that we
Omar
can pull
Gooding.
from.
Omar-
Sly,
It'd be a 17-second episode.
Sly Stallone.
Yep.
Well, he's Arnold.
A banger right here with Uncle Kevin Costner. Tin Cup.
Tin Cup is a great movie.
Love that
Golf
movie.
film, yeah. Same day that Tales from the Crib, Bordello of Blood came out.
Yep. Yep. I like Demon Knight more than Bordello of Blood.
Yeah, I do too. A lot more
Yeah.
big old titties in the second. I talk like Forrest Gump. Fuck.
Poor Forrest Gump.
Titties.
I feel bad for him.
Did y'all ever see the Island of Dr. Morneau with? Is that how you say it?
That's not
It
how
had-
you say it at all. You said I think it's Dr. Moreau. You put an N in
Morneau?
there
Did I put
somewhere.
an N in there?
You said Dr. Morneau.
Okay.
Yeah,
See, once again, wrong names for 500, please.
You're watching
Alex Trebek,
Dr.
thank you.
Merlot. I was watching Dr. Quinn.
That movie is strange.
Dr. Quinn medicine.
Oh,
Dude,
gosh,
I
here we
didn't
go.
even know this.
Uh-oh.
What was I just fucking talking about
Jerry
earlier?
O'Connell.
Well, I was talking about the homie Sinbad and how fucking dope
Yeah.
House Guest was. Look what came out in August 30th of
First Kid.
First Kid.
Yeah.
The one I was just talking about.
First Kid's great.
Which is, dude, that's one of the, like, there's a lot of Disney comedies. It's like the same style of humor as like Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or Little Giants. I don't even know if Little Giants.
I don't know. It wasn't
It is.
Disney,
It
but
had
it was.
that vibe.
It had
Little
that
Giants
vibe.
is Disney.
It was what was hot
yeah.
at that time.
I love Little Giants. No one better not. Annexation Puerto
Have you ever
if,
seen,
If Mahomes would have did the annexation of Puerto Rico, he would have got his third Super Bowl. But he didn't.
Have you ever seen Freeway with Reese Witherspoon and Kiefer Sutherland?
Yes, that movie.
so.
Yeah,
No, but them
it's
two
like
been in
a.
there. I need to see
it's
it.
like a modern day
You know, I'm a
version.
big Kiefer fan. Though.
Yeah,
It's a big- it's like a
They
modern-
do great in it.
It's like a modern day version of Red Riding Hood. It's
It's
like
my
a different-
favorite, probably one of my favorite movies with both of them in it.
Yeah, it's a sleeper. It's like a modern tale of Red Riding Hood in a way and everything. Vinegar Syndrome put it out on 4K. I never heard it before they put it out. It's a dope movie. Good call on
Yeah,
that one.
Reese Witherspoon's best performance for me.
Yeah.
Dude,
He had to be really young. Man.
here's another one I was just talking about earlier. September 6th, Bulletproof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah.
With Sandler and Damon Wayans. Dude.
Yep.
And then they made it. Then they made a
That's crazy.
sequel.
It came out that year.
They made a sequel, and who was it in it? Who was in it? Pete Davidson or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
They did a sequel.
Let me. I probably made that up. Hang on.
Shoo,
Let me
shoo.
see. I
That
think I
sounds
made it
very
up.
shoo-shoo-ish.
But yeah, that movie only $22 million. That's
Let me
crazy.
see.
But a movie called Fly Away Home did $36 million.
It's just weird, man.
It's just
It's the way
weird.
it goes.
Bulletproof 2, starring Kirk Fox and Faison Love, aka Big Worm.
Okay, yeah. Pete Davidson's not in that one, huh?
Face on Love. him
Phase
and
on
Cat
Love.
Williams' best friend.
Faison Love isn't bitter at all about anything.
He does not. They do not like each other.
No, they don't.
September is kind of a.
Yeah, September is very
Well,
shoo-shoo, right?
Yeah, very shoo-shoo.
Except for the first Wise Club. Don't hate.
God, $181 million them bitches
They
did.
deserved every
Yeah.
damn second of
I never
to
saw
the
it.
cent of it.
Never seen him.
I'm a romantic comedy fan though, so like I guess I'm kind of the different one.
I like romantic. I just never saw that one. I like the ones, like especially the ones that Hanks is in. I like a lot of those.
Yeah.
All right, October 4th is a good one.
D3,
Damn right.
Mighty Ducks. I wonder if that's probably the lowest grossing one out.
Yeah, it wasn't the best one.
I'm sure it was like a sliding scale.
Because that's where they go to college. That's the one where they go to the college and everything, correct? Or the private school.
Yeah.
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 And then That Thing You Do,
No, that's a good movie.
$34 million.
It's a good movie though.
That's a remake, though, correct? I have a feeling that's
Sure.
sure. We've been wrong many
It should
times.
be.
We'll sound
If
it.
it isn't.
Another Kirk Douglas movie that I'm a fan of, Ghost in the Darkness. Have y'all ever seen that one? Where they're
You've talked about it for years. I didn't understand.
they're building like railways out in Africa, like early 1900s or something like that, and then the village is getting attacked by like lions and everything.
Okay.
Val Kilmer's in it too. It's a dope
Val
movie.
Kilmer. That's a name I don't hear much no more. Yeah.
Valboski, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, October 18th, Sleepers, 165 mil, dude.
What?
Have any of y'all seen Sleepers?
No.
I slept
I
on
know
that
it's
one.
It's star-studded cast. I know
Robert
that.
De Niro's in
I
it.
slept on that one.
Yeah. Oh, then you had October 25th. You had Dinner.
I like that
15
movie.
million.
Yeah, that's
Stephen
you're a
King.
Stephen King fan.
Oh, yeah.
I actually like that one too, though.
Yes, that's a fun movie. Swingers. How much did that movie do?
Oh, Swingers.
6 million. More
6
than I
million is all it did.
That's wild. That's
Swingers ended up being a huge
cult following and
Yeah.
everything.
about
Isn't
High
that
School
crazy?
High. Anybody
John,
remember
John
that one?
Favreau
Yeah.
and
High School High with fucking what's his name? John Lovitz.
John
dude.
Lovitz.
John
I'm a Rhinestone Cowboy.
Oh wow.
Classic.
Was that like a spoof of Dangerous Minds?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Bingo.
you got it, man.
And The Substitute. And
Yeah, it's just some more spoof movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went over a lot of people's heads.
I
Some of
remember
the stuff.
that cover too.
Yep.
Dude, and you had November 1st, dude. Romeo and Juliet. That song?
Mercutio. in it.
platter just to make you sweat.
That had to be like Leo's first big
Was
one.
eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like his first one that made
Yeah.
that skyrocketed.
Yeah.
I mean, what's it, eating Gilbert Grape is amazing.
Yeah, but that one, yeah,
That one, right? I mean,
because it wasn't about Leo. In
But
that
again,
movie.
let's put this in perspective. As big of a movie as that was, it did almost $100 million less than Eraser.
So true.
insane.
It's a different universe,
So,
bro.
yeah, you got to set it off November 6th.
Set it off in this
Yes.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
It's such a good movie.
It's so damn good.
Such a
It
damn
is.
good
There's
movie.
apparently making a redo of that
Don't
one. I'm
touch
not
it.
excited.
Don't
I know
touch it.
it's coming.
It's gonna star
man.
Sexy Red and fucking
Probably,
Ice Spice.
Glorilla.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably. That
Glorilla.
movie was so good, and the
It's-
soundtrack was good.
Oh,
too,
the soundtrack
so.
was fucking
yeah.
amazing.
That
to
These Other was
Yeah.
it Days of Our Lives
Yeah.
in that one? Yeah.
Yes.
And don't I can't pretend.
Yeah.
What's it gonna be? Oh,
Who was that? Who was that?
Let go.
In Vogue, dude. They had some heat rocks,
Yeah.
dude.
Lose control.
Yeah.
They had some heat rocks.
In
And
Vogue.
then November the 8th, Ransom.
Oh man,
$308
dude, that movie was so good.
So good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Mel Gibson.
Such
Such a damn good
boy.
movie. Yeah.
When I was young, man, that movie
Such a
was,
good movie,
had me on the
man.
edge of my seat, man.
There was Gary Sinise in that one too. He ends up being the bad cop in that one.
Did you say Santa with muscles? Is that what you said? Oh, my bad. My bad.
Lieutenant Dan,
My
ice
bad.
cream. Santa with muscle starring Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. $203,000 at the box office.
Hogan.
That's way more. That's way more than it deserved.
I can't believe that was '96 that came out.
Yeah, he took
Then
off.
you had the outstanding uplifting film, The English Patient. November 15th, 231 million smackaroonies. Never saw it.
But because we were too busy watching the real movie that came
Yeah.
out that day. Space
Oh,
Jam.
Yeah.
Everybody get up.
It's time to slam now.
We got the real thing going on. Welcome to the Space Jam.
All right.
Yes, dude.
Throw
Yes.
your hands in the air.
Starring
if
the
you feel
second greatest
fine.
basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan.
Hey, them Space Jam 11s were clean as hell.
I just wanted to catch all the looks, and all the looks people are looking back when I hear them saying that.
I was
Yeah.
just talking about the shoes though.
And I was talking about Muggsy Bogues being the second greatest player.
Hey, he gave me hope. I was always
Hey, don't discredit Sean Bradley.
My
Yeah.
boy Grandma Ma's in that movie too, though. Larry Johnson,
Shout out to
man.
Grant. His first name's Grant. His middle name's Mon. His last name's Mon.
Dude, Grandma Ma and Stephen Q. Urkel are the two greatest. they episode of Family Matters when they were.
Have you seen the Steve Urkel doing the Kendrick Lamar stuff?
No, but I need to check that out.
You know,
I need to
I've
check,
seen that
I'll
video
send it
too.
to you. Yeah.
I need to check that out.
Shout out to Sling Blade, November 20th, 34 million drops.
Sling Blade was great.
That's a great movie.
And you had a Christmas classic.
One of the goats of all time. Period.
Yeah.
Jingle all of the way.
Jamie, put the cookie down.
Double mine.
So let's do a tally.
saying a lot of money.
Arnold racked up almost $400 million at the box office with Eraser, and Jingle All the Way in '96.
That's just in '96.
Yeah.
It's just in '96.
That dude is living life, man.
And then there's not a lot of things I could care less about than Star Trek. But,
That's one of them.
Yeah, Star
You're not
Trek.
gonna get any Star Trek talk.
I'm saying that because it did 150 million. Star Trek
He
First
did more than
Contact.
Jingle All the Way.
If you put a gun to the back of my head and said name something from Star Trek,
Captain Kirk, Captain Picard, Geordi, Data.
I would
Oh,
know.
sorry.
I would know Captain Kirk. That just because of
You
The,
know,
the masterpiece song.
Captain. Did you? Oh my God, dude. Captain Kirk, dude.
Can you see me?
Dude, yeah, you're totally invited to the cookout, dude. You're definitely there,
This is
dude.
how you know action movies dominated, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Eraser's doing 250 million, and in December, Daylight
Yeah,
150
one
million.
of
with
Sly's
Cologne.
low end movies.
And it's a good one.
In
It's a good
December
one.
on top of that too.
Yeah, in December.
Yeah.
150 million, dude.
It's that's
Wow.
The real numbers was on the 13th, baby.
Speaking of it again, Jerry fucking O'Connell.
You don't like Jerry Maguire?
No, I love Jerry Maguire.
that
I hate
movie's
Jerry
great.
O'Connell.
the movie's great. You just Jerry. You can't believe Jerry O'Connell as the #1 quarterback in the nation coming out of college.
I don't believe him or.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'll tell you a movie that sucked. The big fat one was Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
I was never been a fan of that one.
My family saw that in the theater on vacation.
Y'all went as a family trip to this?
Well, we were on vacation in Florida. and
On
we went to see
vacation
the
in
movie.
Florida, y'all went and seen it?
That's awesome. I love that.
It was bad.
It's one. It's not. I'm not.
100
it's
mil. It did.
Tim Burton. That one failed for me.
Go sleep on the preacher's wife now.
Ooh,
Whitney
Denzel.
Houston.
And Denzel too, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Movie was fantastic.
Yep. It was a good one. One of my favorites, dude. Beavis and Butthead
Yeah.
to America.
Yes. Boom.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
I
Yeah.
love that movie. As a kid,
63 mil.
That and
I remember
Scream the
renting
same
Dude.
day, man.
Oh shit! Scream.
Why was Scream on December 20th instead of October 20th? Make it make sense.
Yep.
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
it doesn't. It,
But we went to the movies and seen Scream though.
No,
But I remember thinking
Did-
it was weird that we were seeing it not in October.
yeah.
Did y'all guess the killers the first time?
No.
No, I think I was way off.
So I think the statute of limitations is passed already. My grandparents had one of those cheater boxes, and I was sitting there scrolling through the channels and landed on Scream and saw the ending of Scream before I watched the
whole
rest of
movie?
it.
Oh,
I love that movie, man. Oh, okay.
shout out to the old school cheater boxes.
Yeah. Love that movie though.
But
man.
man, Ghost of Mississippi, I like that movie. It's another one of those. Is right there with the Time to Kill and all that stuff. But it got no love.
Dude, he was talking about romantic comedies earlier. One of my favorite ones, One Fine Day, is one with George Clooney and I think Michelle Pfeiffer. It's a really good one.
I think I've seen that one.
It's a good one. The only reason I saw it was because I used to see it a lot when I was at my nanny's house because she had like the VHS and she always watched it.
Yeah.
And so I started
Any
watching it.
movie your nanny would watch, I will watch it. Talk
Yeah.
about the saint of the world.
Yeah, and she would watch it, and then I would always watch Weekend at Bernie's, bro. 'Cause they had it recorded from HBO.
Weekend at Bernie's.
And me and Papa loved watching Bernie clang his head up against the damn things in the water.
Shout out to Papa.
Definitely shout out to that
Fart,
go.
fartbuckets.com.
Hall of Fame.
Fartbuckets.com. We haven't said that.
Fartbuckets.com.
We haven't mentioned that.
I
Hit
think
that
it
link.
just renewed.
Dude, speaking of Travolta earlier with
Yes,
Yeah.
Phenomenon. Oh, God.
It's
that's-
something like a phenomenon.
I hate that word.
It's something like a
Phenomenon.
phenomenon.
we had Michael.
Yep,
Yeah.
Michael.
That's where he plays like the
120.
angel
Yeah.
and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Phenomena was where he could like see the future or something like. Or
Sure, that sounds.
yeah.
That sounds
I get
right.
those two. I get it, but Michael's the one where he's like the angel on earth and everything, like the small little town.
The People versus Larry Flint.
Great movie.
yes,
Great
yes,
movie.
Woody Harrelson classic.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of movies come out on Christmas though. Dang. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, 96 was a banger, guys.
Sure was.
Yes.
Holy shit. Fuck Jerry O'Connell. But I mean, it
And
was a
Omar
banger.
Gooding Jr.
How many movies did he have in '97? I wonder.
Unknown release date. Audible mention was Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves.
Oh man.
Oh, wow.
Another.
It doesn't
Disney
have a
sequel.
release date on it though.
It
So.
went straight to
I never saw-
VHS.
I never saw. I only saw obviously the first one 100,000 times. The second one I only watched like once. The Honey I Blew
I
Up
didn't
the
like
Kid.
that
I didn't
one.
like that.
I didn't like that
Where
one.
the kids were like strolling through Vegas.
Yeah, but I never
Yeah.
even saw Honey I Shrunk.
No,
the-
Honey, I
Shrunk
Shrunk the
Myself.
Kids was
I seen Honey We Shrunk Ourselves though, but Honey I Blew Up the Kids stunk.
Yeah.
It was bad, but Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
Those
Shout out
once
Baby's
again-
Day Out.
Once,
Hey, that's a good one.
Sleeper.
Yep.
once we get, like you said, those Disney sequels just don't hit.
No. One that did though. D2.
Oh, that's the
Very
best
true.
one.
One of the
Touche.
only- it's probably the best.
It's the
only
best
that's
one.
good, Yeah.
Do you think that was better than
Toy
part
Story
one?
2.
I think Mighty
Toy
Joe-
Story 2 was a
All the
better
Toy Stories are good.
Yeah.
I don't know the Toy Stories enough to say which
Yeah,
one's
but
better,
no, that's a good call.
D2 is I like it the best.
Like
I
literally all like the last Toy Story was good. Like all of those.
Yeah.
Like D2 reminded me of like this past week with that hockey, the Four Nations Classic going on with the hockey stuff. I was thinking D2 that whole time when those fights broke out in the first game against Canada.
Shout out Bash Brothers.
Yeah, dude, that's instantly what I thought. Because it was two brothers that dropped gloves within the puck dropping right off the get-go.
Man, that been business.
But that was 1996.
Yeah, guys.
It was, dude. It was a roller coaster of a year.
Oh, man, we're going to
roller
have some
coaster of an episode.
lips out of this episode.
Yeah,
boy.
this one ran a little longer, but it needed to
I don't
happen.
care.
It needed to happen.
Yes.
But y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel, man. Salute to the sponsors. We got Trouble Spirits, Revolution One Media, all the wrestlers. And again, y'all be sure to send your positive thoughts and prayers to Brandon. He's got surgery coming up. When this comes out,
He's
I
already
guess
been
he's
through.
already had it. So hopefully everything goes
You're
well.
in the future.
And he'll be back on soon for
Soon,
sure.
very soon, very
Yes.
soon.
But we love you guys, man, and just keeping it on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We out this motherfucker.
Let me do that again. Hang on.
Okay.
We love you guys, and just hang on.
Just keep,
We love
keep
you
it.
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for
We
all
love-
the support.
There we go.
And we will see y'all soon.
We out this motherfucker.
My hard drive's full. Ball.
Over